Let's get right into today's explainer because we are looking at an absolute heavyweight showdown today. We've got two cutting-edge AI video models battling it out for your creative workflow. MiniMax H3 versus SeeDance 2. You know, this AI space is moving at absolute breakneck speed. And as creators, we're constantly having to figure out which tools are actually worth our time. So we're going to break down exactly how these two models stack up when they're pushed to the limit. Our source material hooks us right out of the gate with this wild statement. MiniMax H3 just launched and it's coming straight for SeeDance. I didn't expect this winner. That really sets the stage, right? We're looking at a potential massive disruption in a space that honestly a lot of us thought was already settling into a predictable rhythm. When an established workflow gets challenged this aggressively, we definitely need to pay attention. Let's unpack exactly what caused that kind of reaction.
Section 1, the AI Video Showdown. We are setting up a pure side-by-side test here. To make this a completely fair fight, the testing methodology was incredibly strict. The source used the exact same prompts and the exact same reference materials for both models. No cherry-picking the best results and absolutely zero post-generation cleanup. We are talking about raw, unedited outputs, which is so crucial. In an industry where we're used to seeing these heavily curated, incredibly polished marketing showreels, looking at the raw data strips all that magic away. We get to see what these tools actually spit out on a random Tuesday.
Section 2, a level playing field. Let's establish our baselines before we get into the crazy differences.
The great equalizer here is a 15-second limit. Both MiniMax H3 and SeeDance 2 have a hard cap of 15 seconds per generation. And this is so important because, as we all know, generating video takes a massive amount of computing power. Capping the duration lets us compare exactly what each model can pull off when given the exact same rendering window. It ensures we're judging the actual quality and efficiency, not just raw processing time.
Moving on to Section 3, MiniMax H3, price and openness. Here's where the challenger comes out swinging with a ridiculously aggressive strategy.
Just think about this multimodal reference capacity for a second. To guide a single 15-second generation, MiniMax H3 lets you feed in up to 9 images, 3 videos, and 3 audio clips. That is an insane amount of data to work with. For us creators, this means you aren't just crossing your fingers and hoping a text prompt works out. You're basically handing the AI a massive multimedia mood board to match your vision, which completely closes the gap between the crazy idea in your head and the final render.
But honestly, here is the absolute kicker. $1. According to the testing, a full 15-second generation on MiniMax H3 costs roughly a single buck. The sheer costs of AI video has always been a huge hurdle, especially for independent creators or small studios. By pricing it this low, MiniMax H3 is sitting at less than a third of the cost of its rivals. They're taking what was once a super premium service and turning it into an everyday tool. Let's put that $1 into perspective. On MiniMax H3, that dollar buys you 2K resolution video, and it includes native stereo audio. Take that exact same dollar over to SeeDance 2 for a 15-second clip, and you're getting 480p resolution. I mean, the gap in audio-visual quality for the exact same price is just staggering. Plus, having native stereo audio baked right into that 2K video means you're walking away with a nearly finished asset. You don't even have to boot up your sound design software to layer stuff in later. And as if that wasn't enough, MiniMax is promising to release the open weights for H3 within days. By going open source, they are literally handing developers the underlying mathematical architecture of the model. Why should you care? Well, it means creators could run the model locally on their own hardware, train it on their specific visual styles, and totally bypass those restrictive cloud platforms. It completely flips the script on how we can use this tech.
Section 4, SeeDance 2.0, Resolution and Control. So, how does the reigning champion counter all of that?
SeeDance 2 swings right back with pure, unadulterated visual fidelity. They counter the challenger with true native 4K resolution. Plus, our source notes that SeeDance 2 features way more overall reference capacity. This is an entirely different ballgame. It offers incredible precision for high-end users who absolutely demand maximum resolution. If you're working on commercial feature films or high-end ads where pristine 4K is non-negotiable, this level of control easily justifies a completely different tier of investment.
Section 5, the ultimate decider. Let's put the whole picture together. Breaking down the specs side by side clarifies things perfectly. They both top out at that 15-second length, but then they split completely. You've got MiniMax offering 2K resolution, native stereo audio, and an upcoming open weights release, all for about $1 a pop.
On the flip side, SeeDance 2 skips the audio and open access entirely and just pours every ounce of computing power into pristine native 4K and massive reference capacities. But remember, dollar for dollar, that same budget on SeeDance only gets you 480p. It paints a crystal clear picture of two distinct models built for totally different needs.
So the big takeaway here is that this isn't just a basic spec war. It's a philosophical choice about how you work. Are you going to prioritize price and openness, taking advantage of the incredible value and native audio of MiniMax H3? I mean, that makes a ton of sense for indie creators, rapid prototyping, or your daily social media grind. Or do your professional projects strictly demand maximum resolution and ultimate control, pushing you towards SeeDance 2? If you're an agency delivering broadcast-ready assets, those extra pixels are probably worth every single penny.
But beyond the spec sheets, I love this brilliant reminder from our source: paper doesn't matter, only the output does. And they hit the nail on the head. We can analyze price tags and pixel counts until we're blue in the face, but the ultimate truth is that none of the math matters if the final video just looks off. Art is subjective. The technical specs only tell half the story. The real test is how perfectly these tools capture the exact vibe and emotion you're going for.
Which leaves us with the ultimate question. Which one are you actually going to use? I highly challenge you to look past the spec sheets, dive into the raw outputs for yourself, and see which tool actually delivers the magic you need. Are you going for the super cost-effective stereo audio punch of MiniMax H3 or the flawless 4K polish of SeeDance 2? Honestly, having two incredibly powerful options pushing each other like this means the real winners are all of us. Keep on creating, and we'll see you in the next explainer.